The ends really do bother me. I spoke to them and they just told me to moisturize it and to condition it, and it will get softer with time. That was literally the response they gave me. And I was like, do you guys know I'm going to do a review on your hair? I didn't tell them, but hopefully they see this and they know why they should have exchanged this for me and given me a black one instead. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Tshego. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as give me a thumbs up if you enjoy today's video. If you're an oldie but a goodie, hey girl, hey! Okay, let's get started with today's video. So guys, before we get started, the quoted of the day is, why do I say quoted of the day? Today's quoted is, do you like long wigs or do you like short wigs? And let me know why in the comments down below. So today I'm going to be giving you guys yet another wig review, and again this is going to be from the San Hair. If you guys haven't watched my previous video, go ahead and watch it where I review and I give you all the specs, the price, everything, the whole experience, the whole shebang of this unit that I'm currently wearing. But today I'm going to be reviewing my second wig, which is very different to the one I'm wearing. What I have today is a 14-inch Peruvian straight bob. So you know when I review wigs, I basically have kind of like a 5 points system, or I have a criteria or 5 criterias. So my rating system, it consists of 5 different criterias. The first one is price, the second one is density, the third one is the whole shopping experience around it, from the online purchasing experience to after sales or customer service, and then the fourth one is shading, and the last one is packaging. So let's start on price. So as I'd mentioned, it's 2,150 Rand for a 14-inch straight Peruvian bob, and it's got some color work in it as well because I was looking for a color bob. I don't have any color wigs at all. So what can I tell you about this wig? So it's 2,150 Rand, and I think for a bob, a 14-inch bob that has color, I think it's a very fair price, so I'm not upset with the price. It also is quite thick. Like, the one thing that I've noticed with bobs is sometimes when you buy them, they are very thin, and I'm not really sure why people don't add bundles, and then it ends up looking very flat with no dimension. This I really like because it is quite dense, so I feel like for the price that I'm paying, I'm really happy. I think that the closure or the frontal on this unit has been constructed in a much better way than with this unit. I absolutely love this unit, don't get me wrong. And I think I might have been a little bit conservative in my excitement in my video, but I just want to let you guys know that I am quite content with this unit. I'm very happy, but I think this one is much better constructed. But I think with the customization, this one came in a much neater form, and I think that the hair feels richer and more premium than this, and the reason for that could be because this was colored or manipulated, so that's why it feels a bit dry. But I'm going to do some treatments on it, see if we can revive it. And also I think the orange is a little bit brassy, so I'm not too sure about this copper color. We might fix it, we might wear it. I'll show you guys when I wear it in a subsequent video. Yeah, but for now, those are essentially my thoughts on it. Price, I think for what they've done, I'll give them a 4 out of 5. I think I would have given them a 5 if I liked the color, but I guess because I'm new to color, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Well, the great thing about buying good quality hair is you can dye it yourself as well. So I think if I want to fix it or change the color, I can very easily do that. So I'll give them a 4 out of 5. I think if the color was nice, well, they did say it was copper, but I think I expected it to be more even and not so dry. I expected them to do some sort of treatment on the hair to counter the fact that it was dyed, and I did reach out to them. I'll actually leave that for the purchasing experience comments, but yeah, I'll give them a 4 for now. So when we talk about density, as I mentioned, I think it is very dense. I think that the construction of this closure is much better than the construction of this closure. So I will give them a 4 as well for that. And it doesn't look like there's many, it does look thin as well, but I don't think it's as scary as this one. So I'm going to give them a 4 for that. When it comes to the online shopping and the customer experience, I think the online shopping, as I'd mentioned in my other video when I was reviewing this wig, was that there was a certain issue with the payments gateway where after you paid, it said that there was an error or your payment didn't go through. But then when you look at your statement and the SMS, the money was taken out of your bank account. So if that was just the sales period issue and it's been resolved, you don't have to worry about that. But if you are interested and you want to go and purchase hair on the website, just be wary of that. If you want to make sure that the transaction has gone through, just double check your bank account statements and see if the amount has gone through. But also, when your transaction has gone through successfully, you will get an email from the San Hair confirming that they've received your order and they are processing it. So that's done on that. So with regards to customer service, I mentioned in the previous review as well that they are quite slow. I would appreciate them to have been more hands-on, especially because they are a premium hair company. It's not like a one-man show kind of a thing, you know. It's like a proper online store. Actually, they have stores as well, and they have physical stores as well in Midrand, and they are also present in Edgar. So it's not like they are like a small time kind of store. They've been around and they actually do have a big operation. So I do expect customer service to literally be, and I'm honestly, guys, like, I'm very picky, or what do you say, I'm very unforgiving when it comes to customer service, especially when you are taking my money and you're charging me a lot of money for your product or your service. I'm going to literally like tear it apart because I expect nothing but the best. So from that perspective, I think that much is left to be desired. I did have some questions about this wig because the construction of this wig unit is very different to the construction of this wig unit, and I wanted to just find out a few questions, especially because, as I had mentioned, I am a person who used to stock and sell wigs. So I just had a couple of questions around the construct of the wig cap, why it was different to this one, and things like that. They gave me a response, but it was very unsatisfactory, so I was just like, okay, whatever. I didn't actually show you the makeup of this unit, but there are 3 combs, 1, 2, 3. This has a strap as well that makes the unit tighter. This one does not have a strap on the cap that makes the unit tighter, but it does also have this elastic band to secure the hair down. So that's a difference between the makeup of this wig unit and this wig unit as well. And yeah, there's just some funny things about the frontal with this unit that I'm not seeing with this one. This one looks like the more normal units that you would be used to, and this one is very different. I've never seen a frontal like this before that has been attached to a cap in the way that it has been, but I'm pretty sure they have a reason for it. I guess because the hair is full and the frontal isn't, they had to kind of blend the 2 densities together. I don't know, but anyway, we're not there. Sikolapo, we are here. So I've told you guys about the density. I told you guys about the customer experience. Oh yeah, so on WhatsApp, I basically told them that I'm not really happy with how dry this unit is. I don't see why I must buy a unit and then be moisture treating it to bring it back to life, or to not make it dry, or to not make it tangle at the ends. So I was really disappointed with the response that they gave me, and I had to prompt them and I had to chase them up to give me feedback. And I think as a customer who has invested more than 5,000 Rand in your company, you definitely should be giving me the time of day. So I did not appreciate the feedback that they gave. Hopefully when you buy your hair, you don't need to talk or engage with them. I think that if you don't have to do that, then you'll have the best customer experience. But if you have to engage with them, much will be left to be desired from that perspective. So I think from today's response, in the previous video, I'd given them a 3 out of 5. I'm going to drop it down to a 2 out of 5 because I just think they could do better from a customer service perspective. And then from a shading perspective, I've been playing with the hair right now and there are kind of 2 strands that have dropped down. I wouldn't say that this shades more than this. This definitely shades less. But remember, when your knots get bleached and also when you color your hair, you do make the hair more susceptible to shading. So, and as I'd mentioned to you guys, I don't have an issue with shading units. I guess also I haven't received units that really like shed really very badly in a way that aggravates me. Maybe it aggravates other people, but I'm easy with it. So I don't have an issue with shedding right now. But along with this video, I will do an updated video, like a 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, or maybe a 6 months, 1 year update video. You guys let me know in the comments down below when you want an updated video of these 2 units, and I will film for you and let you guys know how I've been experiencing them. Do I still recommend you buy them, and etc, etc. So where was I? Shedding. So for now I'll give them a 4 out of 5. And then the last point is going to be on packaging. So just like this wig, this one arrived in this flimsy net right over here. That was what was separating this wig with the packaging that they brought it with. And I did also get another bag that looked exactly like the other one. The great thing about them is that they actually gave me 2 bags, and to be honest, I was really like nervous and anxious about whether they're going to put it in. I know I get anxious over the dumbest things, but like in my mind it makes sense. I wanted them to give me 2 bags because I didn't want the wigs to be squished firstly, and I also wanted to put my other wigs in the bag. So thankfully they gave me 2 bags. As I'd mentioned in the other video, the construction of their bags is really not that great. Like, it's nothing to write home about. So I think that they could improve on their packaging. I don't know what I gave them in the last video, but I'm feeling like I'm going to give them a 3 for packaging. I actually gave them a 4 for convenience, but I think because these bags just, I don't know, this whole thing of them charging premium prices and punting themselves as a premium hair company makes me need to be hard on them for the fairness of your pockets and for the fairness of your purchasing experience. So I'm going to drop it down to a 3 in this video because I guess I've had to think about it holistically and after my engagements. Overall, do I recommend the hair company? Yes, I do, but I do think that their units are very overpriced. I do think that maybe wait for them to go on sale again and then buy them at the same price points that I purchased them from. And remember guys, because I import hair, I normally get hair at a much cheaper price, and sometimes I'm very lucky to avoid customs. I think I've only paid customs on hair, barring the time when I used to sell hair, I've only paid custom tax once. So I've been very lucky to have my hair pass through. I don't even know how, because it's over 500 Rand, which is the threshold for paying customs tax. But anyway, just weigh it out and see, would it be more expensive to buy it here or to import it? And if it's cheaper to buy locally, definitely support local, especially in this current economic climate where every cent towards the economy counts. I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of local companies that do really amazing hair. I just need to comb through the list and figure out who they are. I'm just very familiar with Aliexpress vendors and Chinese vendors, meaning where the Sandhair sources their hair from. I'm familiar with those guys. So when I have to buy things locally, I'm still like very new to it. This is the first local company that I've supported. Am I disappointed? Not really. Like, yeah, not really. Yeah. Even with the bad service, it's kind of like, okay, I'm not really disappointed, like I'm not surprised kind of a thing, which is unfortunate. But when it comes to these Instagram stores and local retailers, I think there's still a lot to learn with regards to customer service in our country, and I think we'll get there. So my expectations weren't really that high, especially because I did buy the hair at a sale price. Not to say that I expected bad quality, I expect amazing quality because it's still very expensive. But the overall holistic experience, that I expect for it to blow me away? Not really. Did it blow me away? Did it blow me away? No. Did it leave a sour taste in my mouth? Not really. Now I think I have an idea of the type of hair I'll go for if I'm purchasing on their website, which is probably curly hair or straight hair, which has not been color treated. And yeah, I absolutely love this unit. This unit, I'm still going to work on it and see if I like it. But yeah, I think it's cool. Like, I don't have anything, I don't really have anything to fault, except for the fact that it's just a very dry unit. It's so dry, guys. And the presentation of this unit came in a very different manner that left me wondering, did they even customize this? Because it literally, I'm sure they did customize it, but it was just very messy when it came out of the box. when it came out of the packaging. So I wish they had just packaged it better for me so that I could easily just put it on, you know, because if this was neat, I probably would have come onto camera wearing this and showing this to you guys instead of wearing this one and just showing this one to you. But right now it's not in a state for me to be able to wear it. Still need to wash it, condition it, and then I'll let you guys know. So I think that this one warrants an updated video, like of me wearing it and telling you guys subsequently what do I think about it. My standards are very, very high, so I think if you're looking for a unit and you're willing to part with that amount of money, you're not going to be disappointed, but you're not going to be like over the moon. With this unit you'll be over the moon, but with this one, I don't know, maybe it's because I don't have any experience in buying color treated hair, but I'm not sure, and I don't want to come onto the channel and be like, yes, buy it, and then you guys get it and you're like, oh, I've had better. So the overall score that I'm gonna give them for the color bob is 3.4. so this, yeah, is 3.4, which is 68%, and I think that's actually really fair. 68%, it's a little bit above average, but it's not a distinction kind of a thing, but it's still, it's okay. I don't even want to use the word good. Okay, let me use the word good. Let me stop being too harsh. Okay, it's good, but it's not great. It's not the best. So yeah, guys, that is that on that. If you have any more questions around the unit, let me know in the comments down below. But that's literally it. Short and sweet and to the point. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning into my video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this review, and don't forget to subscribe so you know every time I upload new content. And until the next video, guys, ciao for now.